to the ENT Radio Podcast.
Hey, what's up, everyone? You're listening to episode 116 of the ENT Radio Podcast edition, where you can get the latest information on Japanese entertainment, Asian entertainment, and pop culture and fads and all that good stuff, bundled in a tiny package, which we call a podcast. And not sure if I'm doing it well, but fortunately, people are listening. So, knock on wood that people listen to it more. Anyway, how's everyone doing today? Well, we're going to go ahead and do a ENT Radio 444 block. It's Friday, so for those of you who are new to the ENT Radio Podcast, Fridays are usually reserved for 444, where we play the latest unsigned indie music from Japan, Asia, and all over the world. But I need more unsigned indie artists from other countries outside of Japan. So if you know anyone who has a band in Asia, unsigned, independent, please let me know. Let them contact me, and we'll play their music on the ENT Radio Podcast. But we have 2 blocks for you today, so it's all good. And we also have our ENT Treasure Chest, where we will spotlight the latest, not the latest actually, it's a classic album of the week. Could be anything, so I guess we'll find out later on in the episode. But first, let's go ahead and start off with news and see what's going on. Well, big news today that Sony Computer Entertainment announced that it will offer a new PSP bundle this holiday season called the PSP Gigapack that begins next month. So if you're planning to buy a PSP, you might want to wait till next month, because the PSP will go for $299, but this time it will come with a 1 gigabyte card, and that is definitely worth getting. Before the pack was $249 and would come with a 32 megabyte card, and really you could save your game saves, but for those of you who want to watch movies and stuff, you really want a bigger card. And usually the 1 gigs usually run about $100, so in a way, you kind of are saving about $50 by buying this pack. The only thing that they did take out from this Gigapack is a hand strap, but you could get a hand strap, better looking one anywhere. So anyway, definitely recommend waiting for that Gigapack when it comes out. Also in the news, 10 million PSPs served worldwide. Sony's widescreen handheld reaches a new milestone as the fastest-selling PlayStation machine in history. Sony Computer Entertainment announced today that its PlayStation Portable has shipped 10 million cumulative units worldwide as of this morning. A shipment of 10 million units within just 10 months of launch is the fastest penetration speed for a PlayStation gaming machine in history. The PSP has sold 3 million units in Japan and Asia, 4.47 million units in North America, and 2.53 million units in Europe and other PAL regions. However, the system's software-to-hardware ratio leaves much to be desired, as SEE disclosed that it has shipped 19.6 million PSP games as of September, a tie ratio of less than 2 games per unit. It seems the machine is being used for watching UMD movies almost as much as playing games, as shipments of video titles on the proprietary format exceeded 15 million units as of September. So this is according to GameSpot from today. Have a lot of you been buying movie UMDs? I was at the store just the other day, and I was looking at the price of the UMD movies. And if you get them used, of course, you can find some for $12.99. But I was looking at some of the movies like Sahara, like $29.99. I mean, a lot of these UMDs are going way more than a regular DVD, and the DVD comes with a lot more. So I'm kind of really wondering what the hell's going on there. I know some UMDs come with an ability to play the soundtrack for certain movies, and it comes with certain special features, but I don't know. But obviously people are buying it. People are buying them, so I think it's all good. I notice a lot of people who say that they buy it, especially if they travel a lot, and either that or they want their kids to watch something because they don't want to buy one of those attachable portable DVD players that a lot of people seem to have lately. Have you guys been? I don't know about in other states, but here in California, it seems like every car is putting those portable TV and DVD. Blah, 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 blah. I can't speak today. I can't speak at all. What the hell is going on here? Actually, I thought about getting one for my vehicle, but I figured, you know what? I'll probably get in an accident if I put one up there. Watching TV or DVDs on the road may work for the passenger and the people behind the car, but I don't know. I don't know about that. But anyway, yeah, PSPs. Buying movies. I thought about buying the Lost UMD because it comes with certain special features. I haven't bought the DVD collection yet. Probably I don't know. I just want to purchase one UMD, film UMD. Maybe I'll get the Advent of Children, Final Fantasy, but then again, you can download that online, so... Could you believe that? I believe, about 700,000 were sold in Japan of Advent of Children, compared to about 10 million that were downloaded on BitTorrent. Just kidding. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what's happening in Japan. We have actress Kanako Inamoto, who has been reported to public prosecutors for injuring a driver and 2 children in a traffic accident. My gosh, it seems like we have Inamoto news all the time, but, well, not all the time, but ever since she got married to Hasegawa, former pitcher of Seattle Mariners, by the way. Inamoto, 25, is accused of professional negligence resulting in injury and violating the road traffic law. Investigators said Inamoto failed to stop at an intersection as she was driving in Tokyo's Setagaya-ku at about 6:30 p.m. on September 16th. And hit a car driven by a 41-year-old man as he was passing through the intersection, injuring him and his 2 children in the vehicle. Inamoto said, "I wasn't looking properly to the left." She was quoted as telling the police after this incident. Any Hamasaki Ayumi fans out there? Well, as you probably know, that Hamasaki Ayumi now has black hair. Pop queen Ayumi Hamasaki says she's been recently able to go out in public because restoring her hair to its natural black color has made her unrecognizable. At a PR event for Matsushita Electrical Industries D-Snap audio flash media player, Hamasaki said, "My hair has been black again recently, so not many people recognize me, and I can walk around on the streets." You know, now that I'm looking at this photo with Hamasaki Ayumi with darker hair, kind of reminds me of the way how she was way back in the, little late mid-90s, probably around, 1999, 98. I kind of like the colored hair better. I like it when she was blonde or brunette a little bit, but I know I'm just talking out of my ass here. So anyway, let's go ahead and see what's other news. Big one, of course, last week was thief steals 3.8 million yen worth of jewelry from actress Yu Yamada's home. A thief has sneaked into the home of actress Yu Yamada in Tokyo and made off with about 3.8 million yen worth of jewelry, police said Wednesday. At around 7 p.m. last Saturday, a security company confirmed that an alarm system went off at the home of Yamada, 21, whose age is 21, in Minato-ku, and alerted police. Officers rushed to the scene and found that one of the windows had been broken. Investigators have confirmed that about 30 jewelry items worth about 3.8 million yen and some 200,000 yen in cash were stolen from her home. Most of the stolen jewelry items were subsequently found in a garden of a nearby home, investigators said. Yamada from Okinawa Prefecture made her debut in 1999 as a singer and has since been active as an actress. So that's Yamada. You? Oh, interesting news. This one in China. Jay Chou pretty much got the thumbs up with his nomination for Best New Actor for the movie Initial D. This was his acting debut. And also got nominated for Best Original Movie Title Song. Jay had mentioned that he had hopes for this year's Golden Horse Award, and his feelings are the same when he was joining the Golden Melody Awards for the first time. Furthermore, he hopes to sit next to Andy Lau while waiting for the award. It's kind of interesting because a lot of critics felt that his acting was a little wooden in the film. I actually thought he did a good job for his first time on Initial D. Again, I liked the movie. As for Taiwan's 42nd Annual Golden Horse Film Festival, pretty much the big films that receive the most nominations are Election and Kung Fu Hustle. So I think that's pretty cool. Last year's Best Actor Andy Lau starred in 4 films this year, none of which was nominated. The festival also overlooked Stanley Tong's action blockbuster The Myth, starring Jackie Chan. Mainland films and actors also have a share on this year's nominee list, including A World Without Thieves, up for Best Picture, and Chen Kun, nominated for the Best Actor Award. In other news, another company has backed Sony's Blu-ray DVD format. Sony Corporation said Friday that the U.S. film studio Warner Brothers Entertainment now supports the Blu-ray next-generation DVD format of a group of companies led by Sony. Now, what's interesting about this is that Warner Brothers first said that they would back the HD DVD format, but I think it's very smart for them to, at least do both. I think it's great for consumers because they can just buy one DVD for that system instead of having to buy 2, or actually having to buy 2 DVD systems just to play certain DVDs. So Warner Brothers, which previously supported only the HD DVD format promoted by Toshiba Corporation and other companies, has offered to provide movies in the Blu-ray format as well, Sony said. Now, 5 of the 6 major Hollywood studios, representing some 80% of the Hollywood studio content, are ready to release Blu-ray format DVDs. So that's awesome. In other news, we have Ichiro Suzuki, who will be acting in his first major role on the drama Furuhato Ninsaburo, which stars Tamura Masakazu. And this one's going to be really cool because this series is pretty hip. It's pretty hip. It's about a detective who has a really unique way of solving homicides and mysteries, almost like a Sherlock Holmes kind of way. But anyway, it's Masakazu has a way of really, really doing the role of the detective. Really, really cool, really cool. And I think only Takuya Kimura can imitate his style, and he did plenty of that on Smup. But anyway, in this special, Furuhata Ninsaburo versus Ichiro, this will air on Fuji TV on New Year's Day. So I think that's pretty cool. The last special took place back in 1999, and that was Furuhata Ninsaburo versus SMAP. So Ichiro has also, of course, has been on many television, not television, but documentaries for his baseball accomplishments, and also many commercials, especially when he was with the Oryx Blue Waves. Speaking of baseball, it's going to be a really cool Japan title series with the Chiba Lotte Marines versus the Hanshin Tigers. Man, I wish I could check out that game. None of our rental stores carry baseball anymore, so it sucks, man. Really sucks, but I wish I could watch it. It's that time to see what's number 1 on the Oricon charts! Let's go see what's the number 1 CD singles in Japan. Starting with number 5, we have V6 with Orange. At number 4, we have Crystal K and Chemistry with 2 as 1. At number 3, Nana Mizuki, or Mizuki Nana, with Eternal Blaze. At number 2, we have Reida starring Yuna Ito with Endless Story. And number 1 CD single of the day goes to the Hello Project Girls, featuring Goto Maki, Abe Natsumi, Matsura Aya, and Ishikawa Rika. They had the number 1 CD single titled Suki Sugite Baka Mitai. So that's the number 1 CD single. Now going on to the number 1 albums on the Oricon charts in Japan. At number 5, we have Shakalabits with Crimson Square. At number 4, Kome Kome Club with Kome, Best of Best. At number 3, we have Kodakumi with Best of First Things. At number 2, we have the Southern All-Stars with Best Storito. And at number 1, we have Orange Range with Natural. Looking at the DVD charts, we have Kodakumi still at number 1 with Secret First Class Limited Live. And in the US, according to Amazon, the most anticipated DVD and number 1 DVD listed is Batman Begins Deluxe Edition. Going on to video games, number 1 game, according to GameSpot, or anticipated game, is Quake 4 by Raven Software for the PC. And the number 1 video game in Japan right now is Dragon Ball Z Sparking. And that's for the PS2. Let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Take a soundscape journey with electronic music by Tomoyuki Sugimoto. Modulation incorporates everyday sounds, Japanese culture, and vibrating loops into 5 to 10 minutes. Modulation SUGIMOTO.BE
It's alive! Alive! I finally created one!
Created what, Master?
The perfect Japanese anime convention! I will call it Onicon.
What ingredients do you need for Onicon, Master?
I start with 24-hour anime rooms, video game tournaments, contests, and a huge room full of anime goodies to buy!
I love goodies, Master!
Then I add favorite voice actors from shows like Full Metal Alchemist and Dragon Ball Z to give autographs, artists, costume contests, and back-to-back concerts featuring bands like Echo Stream and Phantasmagoria.
Incredible, Master. An entire weekend full of fun.
Yes, Friday, October 21st through Sunday, October 23rd at the Park Plaza Hotel, Reliance Center, across from the Astrodome.
More, Master. I must know more.
Go to www.oni-con.com.
That's ONI-CON.com
to find out more.
Hi there, this is Todd, the host of the Geek News Central podcast, where I produce a twice-weekly show on technology that I label Tech for the Common Man. Join my family of listeners every Tuesday and Friday, where we not only talk technology, but also science, fair use, cool gadgets, and even helpful websites, and of course, major news items in the world of tech. Additionally, I strive to bring you great deals that will save you money. We have nearly weekly giveaways, and of course, I cover the world of podcasting. Please visit www.geeknewscentral.com today and subscribe to one of the most followed podcasts in technology. Aloha!
This podcast is a proud member of the TechPodcast.com network. If it's tech, it's here.
Welcome to Baka Chat. Hey, this is E.T. from Baka Chat. Reverse culture shock at its best. www.inanet.com. That's AINANET.com. Mahalo. Now back to Kennedy with J-Ant. The source, the only source for Japanese entertainment.
It's time for the first block of JN Radio 444, where we play the latest music from unsigned indie artists in Japan, Asia, and all over the world. If you're an unsigned music artist or band and would like us to play your music, feel free to write us at nt2099@gmail.com. We feature a variety of music genres, so it's all good. So let's go ahead and get things started with Discoholic with their hip-hop jam titled While My Microphone Gently Weeps. Discoholic features Soe, a.k.a. Mr. Hip-Hop, Siva, a.k.a. Rice, who are fans of old-school groups such as Africa Bambaataa. Here's Discoholic, starting off the 4-4 block with While My Microphone Gently Weeps.
まずはヒップホップの意味を教えてやる。それは単純にラップ乗った音楽でなく、投げつけたライフスタイルの縮図、クズから折り込まで全てを許すってもんじゃねえぞ。しらった歌ね薬、ガンジャハッパッパ隠し持ってそれをブックに使用にするゲームなんて嵐な。そんな偏ったイメージは高いしたヤングさんに感化したハンパジーは文化される日米本物に感謝しな。だからね外食でたむろしてヒップホップチャゲラチョイートークここがエストする。あとそこら辺のラッパーバーの不思議ちゃんアイドルのラップの真似と変わらん不気味か。俺があるべきヒップホップしてたのビー俺のマイクジェントリーに静かにウィップどうしろ MC 死ねぼけ早く俺があるべきヒップホップしてたのビーどうしろ MC 死ねぼけ早く俺のマイクジェントリーに静かにウィップどうしろ MC 死ねぼけ早く俺があるべきヒップホップしてたのビーどうしろ MC 死ねぼけ早く俺のマイクジェントリーに静かにウィップセッシェブスでまびられる脚光決めたつもり SOV のビー
にシャットアウトしたとしても徘徊ばっか最低のレベルにもただご満足ゾクゾクしちゃう暮らしで崇拝パンクのケタ的愛のニュータイプギャングスターカンプレのバスへの有害としか言えないヤンキー裏なりの B-boy My side is the best new shit どっか口が得るカスラが夢中になるのもわかるくらいの中毒性自分の胸に交わせ呼吸をすればいわゆるリアル何かと縛る心拍数グッドレバーパーキーモンキーベイベー泣き出すそのマイクジェントリーしれっと優雅に聞き手に取りどうしろ MC 死ねぼけ早く
俺があるべきヒップホップ全体のビート
どうしろ MC 死ねぼけ早く
例のマイクジェントリーに静かにリップ
どうしろ MC 死ねぼけ早く
俺があるべきヒップホップ全体のビート
どうしろ MC 死ねぼけ早く
例のマイクジェントリーに静かにリップ
知り得ないドラマ
And ending our first JN Radio Podcast Edition 444 block was DMY's Mako-chan with her game song Battle Trance. DMY features Darkman, Mako-chan, and Yukino. You can get more information on DMY by visiting their website at www.geocities.jp/Anastasia_T99. That is www.geocities.jp/ANASTHASIA_T99. Then you heard the duo 629, which features M. Fujita and R. Hoshino with their slow jam How Do I. Before 629 was Koei with Morning Paradise. You can find more information on Koei by visiting their website at www.bigglobe.ne.jp/KOUEI777. And starting out the JN Radio 444 block was Disco-aholic with While My Microphone Gently Weeps. Let's go ahead and take a commercial break, and we'll be back with a second block of JN Radio 444.
Hey, video professionals, are you looking for a podcast that speaks your language? Then listen to
The DV Show.
Yeah.
Podcasting the ins and outs of digital video.
Can you get this guy out of here? Who gave him a microphone? I have a short period of time to talk about our podcast that answers questions and offers expert advice on digital video production, and this weirdo keeps interrupting me.
Stay on the cutting edge with The DV Show.
Hello? Listen to The DV Show now on iTunes and at thedvshow.com.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more
Game Addict Hotline.
Hey, do you know the name of this game? Well, if you do, you probably should be listening to the Game Addict Hotline at www.gameaddicthotline.com. That's where you can listen to all the latest gaming news for the week, listen to what's coming up next week, and we also have trivia for you from all different consoles. So check us out at www.gameaddicthotline.com. And oh, by the way, this is Double Dragon for the NES. Hope to see you there.
Hello, I'm Wichita Rutherford from 5 Minutes with Wichita, and I'm here to tell you about the Podcast 411 podcast. Now, Rob, he interviews other podcasters to find out what they've learned about doing a podcast, and it's been described as inside the actor's studio, except it's for podcasts. His past guests include Adam Curry, he's the Podfather, Senator John Edwards, C.C. Chapman, P.K.&J, Bibb and Yaz, Chris Rockwell, and yours truly, Wichita Rutherford. That's just naming a few of them. Now, if you want to learn more about podcasting or podcasters, then you go over and visit them at podcast411.com. And remember, listen different with Podcast 411. It's just so precious.
JNT Radio, and it rocks. Hey everyone, welcome back to JNT Radio. Let's take a look and peek inside the JNT treasure chest and let's see what is our music archive of the week. Let's go ahead and delve into the JNT treasure chest to see what is our classic album of the week. And it is D&D, Love is a Melody, D&D Memorial First. D&D is a J-pop group which features 3 members, Higa Chikano, Olivia Lufkin, and Uehara Aya. Not sure if Aya has any relation to Uehara Takako, because we are seeing quite a few family relationships in the AVEX groups, such as you have the Day After Tomorrow lead singer, and you have Kodokumi, who are sisters. But anyway, going back to D&D, Love is a Melody, D&D Memorial First. I remember when these 3 girls came out. They were pretty cool because it was during a time when Eurobeat and Para was really taking off in Japan. And I guess with several groups on the AVEX label really, promoting that Eurobeat. I think one thing that D&D was very, very known for is the member Olivia. As for Olivia, she has this, really beautiful, exotic look. She's Hapa, half Japanese, half American, and she was born in Okinawa. And she was also a military brat. She lived in San Diego and then moved back to Okinawa, then to North Carolina, and back to Okinawa again. So she was very active in school, active in sports, and I just remember seeing her prom pictures, and it was with her and I forgot what that group was called, but it was back in the 90s, but it was another AVEX group, and with Utada Hikaru. And I think she attended this school where a lot of Japanese music artists are pretty much tutored while they're busy tending to their music careers. What she brought to the group is the ability to sing English and Japanese. Olivia, I remember the prom pictures that she had. She went to the same school that Utada Hikaru attended, and several other J-pop stars, people who came from the U.S., where I guess a lot of them who were on the AVEX label, now that I think of it, except Utada Hikaru. People from America, who were music stars in Japan. I guess they went to the same school or tutoring or something, but they were all together for this prom night, and they had their pictures taken. So, but anyway, D&D was such a really cool group to check out. They had the song. Their first single was "In Your Eyes." Second single, "Love Is a Melody." Third single, "Sunshine Hero." Fourth single, "Shape Up Love." And fifth single, "Brand New Love," which is featured in this album. And I really felt that these girls really had potential to, go far. I really enjoyed their music a lot. And, I knew that there was really talent with Olivia. She could go far. She had, especially in Japan, where looks are very important and so forth. So it was no surprise that back in 1998, TK, Komuro Tetsuya, decided that Olivia had, the potential to do some work with them. And I believe it was for a soccer compilation, and or was it the Olympics? I forgot. But she had a song in it, and it wasn't really that great. And I think then they just started focusing more on her as a solo artist. And for the other two members, Aya and Chika then formed their group with just the two of them, and they did okay. But unfortunately, I think by separating Olivia from the group and then the two girls by themselves really didn't work out at all, and pretty much that spelt the doom for D&D. Olivia has since released several singles and albums, and her music is now more rock based. Really, well, I guess it depends. Yeah, it's more rock based, but sometimes they remix of stuff. But not sure if that was her original intention of what she wanted to do musically, but. That's where it has gone, and I actually like it. I like her. I like some of her solo stuff. It's pretty cool. But truthfully, sometimes I wish that the girls would get back together. But who knows? Anything's possible. But really, I think a lot of these girls have moved on, and now they are women. This is back in what year was this? 1998, March 18th, 1998, that this CD was released. By the way, the catalog number is ABCD-11639, and it's from Avex Tracks. And before we play the sample, the songs that you're about to listen to this album are In Your Eyes, Are You Ready, Be My Lover, Shape Up Love, Lover's Soul, Together Forever, Brand New Love, Maybe Tomorrow, Love is a Melody, Sunshine Hero, Remembering Yesterday, the album version. So, here is a sample of D&D's Love is a Melody, D&D Memorial First.
You
Let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
My neck, my back, my podcast, and my...
Dude, that's not how the song goes.
What? Then how does it go?
Well, it goes like this.
Thank God I didn't sing that.
OtakuGeneration.net. Getting lyrics wrong since birth. Catch us every Wednesday for news, reviews, and stuff you can use for the otaku in you. Dude, not podcasting. Cats. Think cats.
Hey there, this is VT here with Yukon, and we're here to tell you about the Gaming's Edge Weekly Roundup. It's not your typical gaming podcast.
It's better than episode 2 of the Star Wars movies.
That's really not saying much, is it? Lest anyone in the world think that the United States has the market cornered on reckless, irresponsible behavior.
Newsflash, Jack. There's porn available for download.
This podcast by www.gamingsedge.com.
Are there other guys like me going to Soccer Girl Incorporated, rubbing one out every day? Double D's drowning me, rub them on my face. For my fantasies, say you want me. Barefoot Radio will be the envy, be the envy, be the envy. Barefoot Radio will be in your panties. Soccer girls, more than just tits. Got her wet from my big dick, not more really from my wit. Call me Polly Wally, Soccer Girl-aholic, holic. Fantasy, say you want me. Barefoot Radio will be the envy of everything that goes swing. Every other man will be in mourning. Will you lick me? Will you kiss me? Rub your boobies on my face and then miss me. Soccer Girl-aholic, shall we frolic? No! Oh! Only Barefoot Radio in the ladio. Oh! Impress the ladio with my radio. Barefoot Radio. Oh no!
Let's go ahead and start off our second JN Radio 444 block with the band Atori with their song Marmalade Boy. For more information on Atori, visit their website at www.atori.cc. Here is Atori with Marmalade. Ending our second JN Radio 444 block was HTTT with his drum and bass song Rhythm. Before that, you heard S. Shin with his song Nebula Walker. For more information on S. Shin, to experience more of his trance music, you can visit his website at blogs.dion.ne.jp/S_Shin. Then you heard Bullet with Butterfly Wings with their song Orange Sonic. The band features 16, Albini, and Tsubasi, and you can find more information on this band by visiting their website at www.sound.jp/bwbw/index.htm. And starting off the JN Radio 444 block was Atori with Marmalade Boy. So that concludes our JN Radio 444 block episode. And hope everyone enjoyed the music that was played. Just want to remind everyone that we have an Asian Kung Fu Generation contest going on. All you have to do is just pretty much send an email to us by emailing nt2099@gmail.com and let us know how you first heard of Asian Kung Fu Generation, and you just leave us a personal message that you want to leave with the band, and that's pretty much it. And winners will be selected in November 14th, I believe, and the stuff is pretty cool. Limited merchandise, Asian Kung Fu Generation merchandise, which includes a vinyl album, bag, fan, and some buttons. So go ahead and enter right now while you can. And I could say that we are getting quite a bit of people submitting their contest submissions. So I think that's all great. That's really cool. What else is happening? Oh, also want to do a plug for the Japan Girls Night 2005 West Coast Tour. So please visit our website at www.nt2099.com/JENT. That's J-ENT in caps. Want to do one more plug. This one's coming up for November 1st. This is J-Pop CD 2. The long-awaited compilation album from Tofu Records. This is the second J-Pop CD series introduced by Tofu Records since its first one was released back in 2003. The sales of the first disc still holding strong. The compilation continues to garner many fans who are looking for their favorite anime theme songs and new J-Pop hits in the U.S. So, what can you find in this album? Well, I'm going to go ahead and list the tracks right now. You have D Techno Life with Overworld from the anime TV series Bleach. You have Rewrite by Asian Kung Fu Generation for the anime TV series Full Metal Alchemist. You have Hit in the USA by the Beat Crusaders, which is from the TV series Beck. And you have Beginnings Hajimari no Uta by Puffy Amiyumi from the anime movie Pocket Monster Advanced Generation. Myu to Hado no Yusha. Then you have Dramatic by Yuki for the anime Honey and Clover. Hoki Gumo Rhythm by Rhythm, and this is from the anime TV series Yakitate Japan. You have Days by Flow from the anime TV series Eureka 7. Lost Heaven by Larkin CL from the anime movie Full Metal Alchemist The Conqueror of Shambara. You have Information by Suite Shoujo from the anime TV series Ease Otherwise. You have Pride by High and Mighty Color from Mighty Color for the anime TV series Gundam Seed Destiny. Then there's Asterisk by Orange Range from the anime TV series Bleach. Hey My Friend, Tommy by Tommy Heavenly 6 from the live-action movie Kamikaze Girls. You have Pureness by Nana Kitade from the anime TV series Beat the Vandal Buster. The 14th track is Glaring Dream by Kinya Kotani from the anime TV series Graviation. And the last track is Life is Like a Boat by Rie Fu from the anime TV series Bleach. So there's a lot of stuff on this CD. Again, this one comes out on November 1st, 2005 from Tofu Records. My gosh, this is a lot of stuff. This is way more than, actually, in my opinion, from listening to it. It's a lot better than the first one. And I think a lot of people, especially anime fans, will definitely enjoy this one. Especially if you're familiar with, Beck and Bleach and Full Metal Alchemist and so forth. A lot of the new anime series. So this one's pretty good. So check it out. Visit www.tofurecords.com for more information on J-Pop CD 2. So anyway, everyone, you guys take care. and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Visit JENT on the web at www.nt2099.com/J-ENT and email JENTradio at nt2099@gmail.com. See you next time.